Hello, how you guys doing? My name is Dr. Florida Uzaro, and I am your instructor for HSM 215. Welcome. So we are on Canvas. The last time this course was taught was on Moodle. So Canvas is kind of very, very new to me. And it might be new to some of you guys. So this is going to be a bit of a learning journey in terms of using Canvas. So I may not always have the answers to some of the questions you will have in terms of using Canvas. So I would say the first people to contact when you're kind of having some challenges with Canvas would be the customer service. I think they have a customer service for Canvas. They do have a very good, they respond to questions and you send it. I usually use the help, this help button once I get it. I think, I'm not sure how it works from the student end, but let's see. I think, yeah, you have the chat with Canvas support, you have the Canvas hotline. It does say ask your instructor a question. I don't know how that works from you guys' side, but you could use it. And likelihood, I don't know what the answer is because, like I said, I'm very new to Canvas. But in a situation like that, I would forward it to Canvas and they may be able to help. But things first, please use the chat with Canvas support or use the Canvas support hotline. And then I am like the third, you know, in the list of people to use. But either ways, I'm very much here to help you. If you're having any challenges with the course materials or with any part of the assessments and everything. And if you find yourself kind of struggling with the course, please let me know and let me know early enough so that I can, put in some form of interventions as a way to assist you and so that you don't struggle for a much longer time. So to get in touch with me if you find yourself maybe not understanding things as quickly as you think that you're meant to be understanding it. Just let me know so that we can work on it together. All right, so that said, I just kind of want to walk you guys through canvas the way that I've kind of put it together. So this is if you the screen that you're seeing is how this course looks from your end of the student view. So you will see syllabus here. Um, I have the syllabus already put in, so please take your time to kind of look through it in terms of all the requirements, because I think you're meant to do the validation. So you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're validating, it's as it is. So just kind of get that out of the way, and then we have the modules. Everything has been kind of set out. You have this is where the faculty introduction, the video that I'm doing right now, would be, and then welcome to HSM, some few information that you have. Then the course calendar is here, and then a little bit of tidbits in terms of communicating with me, how to write the best email, how to kind of communicate with me, and then there is a policy on using AI generative tools for your assignments. Do kind of look at that, understand what the policy is expecting of you, and so that you don't kind of fall foul to it. And then when you're done looking through that, you then do the declaration of use, so that this way you say, I've read through the policy. I agree to abide by the policy. And if there's any part of the policy you don't quite understand, to let me know before you sign, before you put in the declaration. Because once you do, I'll kind of hold you guys to it. And then to go through the academic plan. The academic plan is just kind of was very much similar to across the university, so it's not something that is unique to HSM 215. And then there's there's a course, a quiz, very formative. It's not something that, you need to like stress your head too much about. The quiz is just basically trying to assess that you understand the content of the course syllabus. And then there is a student introduction. This is due on the 19th. Let me click on that so you know what it is that it's asking you for. So this is the student information. You need to, give some information, and then this is a formative. This is like a game, get icebreaker game. So when you click on it, it will take you to quizzes. It's not something serious. It's just to play around. So what it's doing is to guess the 2000s movie quotes. Just something to do for fun. So this assessment is what 10 points, and then you have actually is what 15 points. I need to make corrections, and that is about 15 points. And then you have to, there's a step by step how to do the post your videos. So let's go to the modules. So that's kind of concludes that. You can use the Q&A board here to ask any questions that you have that is related to the course tools and information. This is your first Moodle that looks at, so the structure of the course is kind of the same way. You have the learning objectives, you have the lecture video, you have the lecture slides, then you have assigned viewing, which is, some videos, very short videos. Most of them are no more than 5 minutes. So, what the assigned videos are for is to assist you in understanding the content of the lecture video and the lecture slides, just to kind of augment what has been said in those lectures. There is additional resources that includes other videos that you can watch. So watching these videos are kind of required. You have to mark completed that you've watched the videos. The additional resources are optional. You don't have to watch them. But if you do have a bit of time, to go ahead and watch them, and then you have the assignment. And then so there may be in sometimes two assignments. You have the assignments, which are usually A1, A2, A3, and then you have the what did you learn module. So there are two of this. So your assignments are most likely your assessments rather are in two parts. You have the assignments, the ones that you submit something to me, and then you have the what did you learn that you post on like a discussion board, and then everybody responds to it. So that's usually how the assignment has been set up. And then you have the Q&A board, which you would ask me questions. And in for the Q&A board, you can actually post anonymously, if you prefer to post anonymously. If you don't want to show your name and everything, there is some extra points that come with the Q&A board, but that's that is just additional. It's extra credit. It does not affect your work. It doesn't affect your final grade in the course, but regardless, I do encourage students to post it so that if there's any questions you have, um, I'm able to answer that, because this is a 100% online course, so there's not a lot of opportunity to answer address any question you have right there as you're having it. So posting on the Q&A board is a great way of me knowing where you are in the course, and where I may have potentially lost you, and how I can help you come to speed with whatever it is that you need to know. So the reason this module one is not highlighted is because the prerequisites of doing is to make sure that you've done everything that you need to do for the course tools and information. So, and that's how the rest of the module is set. This module 2 is a prerequisite of completing module 1, and so on and so forth until the very end. So we have 7 modules altogether and about 10 assignments. And if you, what did you learn? I think there are about 6 or 7. I'm not sure. I have to go confirm, but there are a couple of them. So now you can go to the grade. So I show you a complete list of all the assignments that you have and what they are, what and when they are due. So in this way, Canvas is fantastic. That's one of the things that I really like about Canvas in this way, because it kind of lays it all out to use as students, so you know what assignments that you have, how many points that is, and where it is that is due. So it's easy to kind of keep track of that. So this is the final thing that you will get. So just kind of pay attention to that. So this is what have the weights of your assignments. You have the introduction. Introduction goes in. This is about 2%, and then you have the formative quiz, which is the quiz on the course syllabus, sorry. And then you have the what did you learn, which is about 9%. And then you have the assignments, the team project, the term project, which happens at the very end. And then you have the exam. And then that kind of comes down to 100%. There are a couple of this in here, and this is where the extra points come in. I put it at 0% here because they don't affect what your final grade is. For those who do not wish to take part in them, you don't have to worry about it affecting your final grade. But for those who do, it will count as extra points, which would then work it into their final uh, great. So that is that in terms of it. If you want to know what the mastery is in terms of what you're learning, so your course outcome is. Some of them are here. A couple of your assignments, you will be graded based off on whether you have, as gotten to those mastery. So you see, then put here where you would have where it's listed in terms of where you are. So some of your assignments, there's the first course outcome. There's one assignment that is assessing you directly for that. The second the second course outcome, about 2 assignments that are going to be assessing you, specific to that. And then the third one, about 2 assignments, and then the fourth one, there are four assignments. So I'm basically trying to figure out where you are in terms of, whether you are on track, to getting towards those course outcomes. So, always pay attention to that. So that's how the course has been set up. This is where you do the policy and syllabus validation, which you're required to do. And I think let's click on that. I don't know what that looks like. I'm not sure whether you guys can see that. And this is where you fill out the SOT at the end of the course. So if you have any questions that I've posted regarding anything that I've said here, to let me know. Yeah, this is where your syllabus is, just in case you're wondering. So if you have any questions, do remember to use the Q&A board. Um, the reason I kind of favor a Q&A board is because everybody gets to see what the question is, and if they have similar questions, which is very, very likely, you will be able to see it when I respond to those questions. For the most part, in all my experiences teaching, there's rarely any student that has just that specific question that applies to them. There's usually other students who have the same questions. So when you post your question and I respond to it, everybody else gets to see what that response is, and gets to help them also. So that's it. To have a lovely day. All right. Bye.